Alright everybody, here we go. About to get started here with Dan HP inside of the second game here of the night for LAG. As they come off from a loss here against, I believe it was going to be the Maui Chums earlier on. And now we are going to be seeing what they can do to come back here. Inside of Dan HP as they go up against Old Men of Texas. Or again, Old Guys Texas, for those OGs out there, of course, if inside the Rec League. But here we go. It's going to be LAG and Old Men of Texas. Let's see what they can do here inside of this one. Already kicking it off, as I believe an Old Men of Texas have had a game not that long ago. Seems already it's going to be LAG. No, actually, it seems to be pretty even already. But I mean, LAG having the upper advantage here when it comes to the time, already having 6 points, and now things are going to be looking, oh man, pretty even actually, I should say. It's going to be looking pretty even so far. Things still need to try and be, sorry. It was a little loud there, but we're good now on this side, as it looks like LAG is going to try and get a little bit of these points, but not able to there, as the rotation is going to be in set, and Old Men of Texas are already going to be in on point, and looking from behind is going to be Chris Pohl, able to get 1, and now 2 are going to be down to Old Men of Texas, 3 down now, and this is going to be the opportunity that LAG needs, going to try and challenge this Demon King. Can they find them? No! What? Oh my goodness! Oh man, playing around the Rosie and not able to find that one. Still a pretty even matchup here, as it looks like Brumby is able to find 1. Can he find the other? No, not quite. And now 20-13 now going to be contested here, and this one's going to be going to LAG. No, not quite yet. Still going pound for pound, fist for fist, and now bullet for bullet. Another team kill there, and I think Demon King also getting a kill. It looks like it's going to be broken here, the Codcaster, unfortunately. That's been a thing since Modern Warfare 3, everybody. I just want to get that out there. As it looks like Mug not able to get 1. And there you go. Oh no, actually they are able to get 2, actually. It's just unfortunate about the kill feed there. As it looks like Demon King going to be looking across, seeing if there's anybody there. Able to find 1 from behind. Ooh, seeing if there can be anything to do there, but no, not at all. As Old Men of Texas are going to be up here by 20. And LAG are going to try and get this time. Every second counts. Bromby able to get the kill. And they're going to be holding back here. And amazing teamwork here from the dual gunnies. From both members of Old Men of Texas, now going to try and combat this, seeing what they can do. There's the stun and there's the nade. Can the nade catch it? No, nothing at all. But the teammate is going to be trying to chow this, and they do. As Bromby climbs up, able to get the high ground, not able to do anything further quite yet, but still able to get a good amount of damage to try and finish off them. And they do. Demon King will be taken down there, as Chris as well. And a Nifty able to get a 2-piece here. Can they try and capitalize on this? 20 times at times is still pretty good, especially in something like this. 62-32, 30-point deficit, I should say, here so far. And we have what seems to be a little bit of a standoff, not having any sort of gunnies here quite yet. Not until we see, I believe it's going to be Mug that's actually player number 4. And the gunny, no, not quite. 2 people down from Old Men of Texas. Now they... Now just going to try and play this a little slower, and I believe that's going to be AGC that finds the kill. And Nifty going to be going around, trying to go for the flank, and it works out. Now AGC, unfortunate reload there. And now LAG need to pick up the pace. They need to try and defend this as much as they can. Oh no, actually more on the offensive here. It looks like both members, now only one member of Old Men of Texas is going to be there. Chris able to find 1. And now Chris looking across, trying to see. It's going to be a Chris versus Chris team off here. And already a 20-point, oh no, sorry, 40-point deficit here for LAG, and it's going to be climbing ever so slightly. As now the rotation is going to be in set here for Old Men of Texas, already on new. It's going to be player, oh man, Cash, I want to say it's Cash. And looking across, going to find somebody on their left. Can they find them? Yes, they do. Oh no, actually that's going to be Mug that finds somebody on their side. And we're looking at the KD wise, it looks like it's going to be Cash that's doing pretty well, but not as good as Bromby here. 17-10 so far in this game, and it looks like Mug is going to try and up and go after an equivalent KD. 30 seconds left on this point. The rotation has to be on the mind here of Old Meta Texas, and it is. Chris Paul not able to find one. Unfortunately, I believe the proning probably blocked them off from moving fully across the floor. And now Cash going to try and find the Chow, backing up, seeing if his team is going to be able to be there for him. Can he get the full kill? No, not quite. Bumping heads. Chris alongside with his teammate, not able to tell who that is. Thank Todd Caster, but nonetheless, Chris able to find one, not able to get the other, gets wall banged. And now Bromby finding a member of LAG, not letting them go anywhere. As the rotation is going to be instead for all 4 members of Old Meta Texas, trying to find as much time as they can as they take down AGC. As the jump in here from Bromby, already thinking about where the spawns are going to be from LAG. The stun is going to be there, and it helps with with the kill. As Demon King now going to be looking across, knowing there's going to be somebody there. And 2 are going to be down here. Can they find the third? No. Demon King able to take advantage of the weakened opponent. Now Demon King finding 2. Unfortunate set of news. Cash playing this slowly again, watching this. No. Somebody comes from the side. Demon King. And now everybody is just going guns a-blazing. Old Meta Texas going to have the opportunity to try and pick up as much points as they can, but also the rotation has to be in set. As you see, that Cash is already there, but it's going to be outnumbered, and it's going to be quite an unfortunate set of events as he gets traded as well. But you see the player number 3 in Bromby is also going to go for the trade, but from behind he's going to be caught. It's going to be Chris that's also going to be there, and another double team as well. Mug trying to go for the push onto New, but is able to be caught. Cash are going to be making the flank. They're going to try and go to the side, but not able to find him. Chris able to find the kill. And now Chris, this one, it gets taken down. 2 down here for LAG. They need, desperately they need this time. And Nifty just barely catches himself from falling off the map, but can he pay it off with any sort of kill that he gets here? Yes, he does, and it pays off beautifully. Now 25 seconds left. It's still going to be good time here. They can try and break double digits. Sorry, I mean the triple digits if they want to. And with Nifty, oh man, drawing a blank. And not able to see what happened in front of him. Probably having a controller issue, something happening. Unfortunate. As it looks like the rotation is going to be in set. As player number 4 in Mug tries to hold it off, but the trophy taking way too much frames for the way too much time of when the animation took place. And now AGC looking on the wrong way, and it's going to be caught. No, actually, instead Demon King with the help. And all 4 members, no, actually 3 members now of LAG. It's going to be Chris Pohl that knows that there's going to be Bromby there. They're going to be playing this slowly. He's going to be caught, though, from the side, unfortunately. And no, actually, he's not. The tray is going back and forth again. As the triple digits are hit here from LAG, they need this time desperately. As Old Meta Texas go slowly but surely onto the 200 mark, making it closer than it is to the end of the map. 3 down here of Old Meta Texas. This is a huge advantage here for LAG that they need. Demon King on point, and now this can give a good future for LAG if they get as much time here as they can. And already thinking about the rotation is going to be AGC. Already there, but it's going to be outnumbered. Nobody is going to be there. Can they find player number 2? Just barely, and they both get traded. Oh my goodness. Mug looking here, looking out of the... Oh man, looking out of this hidey hole here. A great spot. Going to be one shot. And is able to find one. As the time is going to be going over to Old Meta Texas, the contestant is there. Mug sees the person up top on the balcony. Chris is going to be going for the flank. Amazingly done. And now this is going to be good. Already having an AR. Finds another. And this is the advantage that LAG needs. And the unfortunate reload time. But it looks like Chris Pohl is able to find a little bit of a saving grace in the fact that his teammate was there. And now Nifty going to go, knowing where they're going to go. Can they? No, instead trying to find anything from a member of Old Meta Texas, but is already out of there. 2 members stay there in the middle. And now the Gunnies are going to be there once again. There's New. It's going to be player number 5 and Demon King that's going to be there at New. As Nifty is going to try and find one in player number 4, that being Mug, and not able to find the kill there. Already all 4 members of Old Meta Texas are going to try and combat and just take down Demon King like a piece of salami. As the rest of LAG coming in for the saving grace. Can they avenge? No, they can't. 2 members, 3 members down, and now this goes into the hands of Old Meta Texas. Cash looking across, trying to see if there's anybody there. All 4 members going to be coming in. 2 down. That's going to be 3. And all they need is to find a 1 more. This is going to be precious time that LAG needs in order to make it to the 200 mark in the next. Oh, man, inside of the next point. But unfortunately, it's going to be a 3-piece there. LAG down. And Old Meta Texas take this one. I mean, already you got to think about the rotations here if you're LAG. Yes, this time is crucial, but you get a more of a risk than a reward if you stay here on this old point. And you see the player on number 6, and Nifty is already thinking about that. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. Mug is just able to get it. Can the trade be there? No. Cash with the heady there, I believe, and able to find it. And already this is going to be going over to Old Meta Texas. 25 seconds remaining, more than enough inside of this point in order to win. As the teammates are able to back them up, Mug is going to be taken down. And Nifty throwing the nade. The kill streak here from Chris. It's going to be huge. That's going to be 3 down here from Old Meta Texas. And this one goes over to LAG. This is going to be crucial time once again. Every single time that they get is going to be very beneficial to the end game, which can be at any time, any point, any place. As it looks like Demon King looking across, trying to stay down, go for the reload. Incredible timing. And now he's going to stay down. He sees the gunfire. We're waiting for it. And now it looks like, oh no, the reload again. Now there's the nade, going to be going for the shots. No, but luckily the flank there from AGC, and the rotation already has to be in set, and you see it there from Chris Paul, but he has to be ready because Bromby is going to be there on the other side. He doesn't see him until now. Going for the nade. Can it catch him? No, it can't. Instead, there's going to be somebody from the side that gets him. Mug also just hunkering down here on Old, trying to get as much time as he can so that this game or this round can end a lot faster. 5 seconds remaining. Old Meta Texas can't pull this off. Is this going to be it? Is it going to be the end game? Already the final push, and it's going to be done. Old Meta Texas are going to be able to get the victory inside of the HP in Map 1 on Den. As here are your stats, we will be right back with Map 2.
Alright, let's get it.
Alright, everybody, welcome back. Here we go. Got heading into map 2 here on Raid. I'm going to be a little bit of a blast from the past for those who have been playing a little bit of the port here from BO2. Now we're going to be looking at it inside of the eyes of BO7 as we head into these I'm Russian now. Inside of this SND on Raid. As map 1 is going to be taken here from Old Meta, Texas earlier, as you saw, from the HP. And now LAG is going to try and bring this back in order to tie up the map score. As Chris seems to be looking from the left side, one of them is going to be down from the side of LAG, and now Cash could be found. They're going to be going for the plant, but not yet. They're going to be waiting for the eyes of his teammate, able to find another, and it's still going to be scary here for the situation of LAG. As you see, the player on number 6 in Nifty might get caught here from the left side. And yes, they do. And now the only one left is going to be Chris, and Chris able to find the trade. But it's going to be quite a difficult task. Less than 30 seconds remaining here on this point. Seeing whether they can be on the right side. And yes, able to fall back. He knows that there's going to be somebody there. He shouts while he's weak. Very. Oh my gosh, he knows where he is. Can we go and see what happened? And the Chow's there, moving around. There's not going to be enough time for the defusal this round. It's still going to be going over to the Old Meta, Texas, as LAG able to find every member. But it's going to be one round to Old Meta, Texas, inside of the SND. As we see this one more time, let's see. Oh man, actually, I don't even think we're going to get a replay here, are we? No, we're not, because of what happened earlier. Okay, alright, no, sure. Call of Duty, yeah, sure. Well, I mean, you know. Anyways. Now that we are heading into the second round here, the SND, Chris is going to be able to have bomb. Things are going to be looking quite interesting on the side of LAG. Mainly because you don't know what is happening on the side. Player number 7 in AGC looking back on the right side of the map, seeing if there's anybody that's going to be crossing from the room, and they might actually find one in Chris. As now Chris Paul is going to be crouching down. The smoke is going to be in play, it looked like. And now Chris is going to be taken down by AGC, the man that was already in the back of the right side of the map. Nifty crouching down, 2 down. I think the defusal might be there, and Demon King also being taken down. The defusal is going to be there. Yes, it is. B Planet Roland has to run as fast as he can, and does he? Yes, he does, just barely. And there's a reload. Able to get the other. Can he get the third? He knows that they're around. He pulls out the sniper for some reason, unfortunately. And is this going to be enough time? Yes, it is. Oh no, wait a minute. 8 seconds. The reload. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Is that going to be enough? 2 seconds. No, it's not going to. No, it's not going to be enough time. I believe that could have been enough time, just barely, but I mean, giving up on it.
Time.
He didn't have enough time.
He did not.
He didn't have enough time.
He picked up the AR on the bomb.
I feel like that's the same thing that Roland did just before. I don't know why he pulled out that sniper. I don't know if he was trying to do a nice little trick there, but it seems like
he said, "Chat, watch me."
He did say, "Chat, watch me," before we headed into this second map. He felt a little too good about himself after that 2-piece. Now let's get the 3-piece. But can they get? Ooh, man, Nifty already sat down immediately after the cockiness from last round. Now Mug, seeing if he can shoot some mugs here earlier. Demon King throwing the nade, able to get one through the smoke. Look at that. Now this is going to be quite the interesting one as well. That's going to be another word of the day here. Interesting, quite interesting. That's going to be the combo. As Chris Paul is able to find one. It's going to be a one-person game here for Old Meta, Texas. And AGC is able to call it out, able to find one, and Chris able to finish it promptly. As here's the defusal, there's going to be a lead for LAG so far inside of this SND. And now an amazing call out there from the balcony. You see that the person was there. Amazing call. I believe that was from AGC. Seeing that there was somebody up top. Chris already looking at the window, knowing what to expect. Making sure that nobody would pop out. And lo and behold, you had 2 people actually looking out at this window. You had the stun already on play. And Chris going for the defusal right after as we switch sides here. Old Meta, Texas down by 1. Still not out. As we go into round 4 here of the SND. There we go. All right, now Chris. Again, it looks like he's gonna be the go-to man when it comes to the bomb. As Chris here, backing away, smart move. Nifty able to get one in cash. Can he get the other? No. Nifty gets caught. And Bromby being one shot, and he's also caught as well. Now, this is just a game of trades so far that we've seen inside of this SND, as well as not as much teamwork, I want to say. We've seen a lot of solo chows, and when it comes over onto the teamwork, it's been mainly blessedness that we've seen. You are basically in such a great predicament that you didn't mean to get yourself into, that it works out in your favor. But can the intentional teamwork come into play here? As there's going to be a two-person play, and you see the blessedness right there, everybody. Just Chris Paul just able to walk and just find them. And again, I feel like that is SND in a way. It's a chess game that you have no idea where the pieces are. And here we are instead of SND. A 2-on-1 situation. Mug is going to be on the other side of the map. 27 seconds remaining. And now Chris going to go for the plant here. Roland has to. Oh no! Actually, it's gonna be AGC that has to watch, and bomb's gonna be planted, and Mug makes the turnaround, and this is gonna be caught once again. LAG able to take another point onto the board. The double take is what costed Mug at the end of the day. Chris Paul, he's able to finish writing his essay, puts down the laptop, and able to find him over on the other side of the balcony. Chris Paul already putting on quite a performance so far into this SND. As we head into the 5th round, as we see the stats here so far, Chris Paul having the most kills out of anybody here, as well as the most a very, very well KD, I should say. Very, very good KD, 7-1 inside this SND. I would say very much improved from the last game that we saw against Maui Chimes. Not a shot, just saying facts, okay? Can't argue with that. As you see, the bomb is going to be inside of the hands of Cash. Nifty is going to be throwing stuns and nades. Again, caught 101. Cash is going to be scooting up butt first. Going to try and plant this thing. Can they do it? Smoke is going to be planted. Nifty sees somebody. No way. He's going to go over for the ninja defuse. No, not quite. As they know that he's there. That would have been an immense ninja diffuser that would have happened. One's going to be down. Chris is going to be down. AGC going to be caught as well, but it's going to be in the form of Bromby GG also down as well. Less than 20 seconds about to be remaining inside this matchup. Nifty able to find Mug, and now a 1v3 situation. You might as well go for the defusal right now. You have no idea where the person is. Oh, instead it's going to be actually under the sea. I might actually get DMC'd for that. And now Chris is going to be able to find the defusal here in mere seconds from blowing up. And that's going to be another point there for LAG. Incredibly done there. I gotta say, there has been quite a lot of things I've seen in my day, but this is kind of new. You know, I haven't seen this since Cold War, which is actually something that's kind of crazy, but you know. As we get ready here for the next round, it is going to be LAG that has the opportunity to make this match point for themselves and get a tied map score. Can they do it, though? It looks like it's going to be... Hold on now. Demon King are going to try and get back, but unable to. Gets caught there from Cash. Chris Paul already going for the... Sorry for the plant here. His Omen gets stunned. He has to move out of the way, and he does. Roland. Can he get the... Oh, no. You got to back up there, man. No. EGC. He's able to find Chris, so you want to try and play this from afar as both men are already getting caught. You will want to try and call this out, or the defusal might be coming into play here very sooner rather than later. No, actually, instead of this, could be the double chow here, pushing towards the building. Nifty, just not able to look from behind. And he thinks that they're like all around. What? Roland playing the long game. He's able to get one. Can he go back? 7 seconds. He has to check bomb as soon as he can. And yes, he does. And either way, this doesn't matter. LAG gets
that was a wild round. Holy.
The win. Roland playing Ring Around the Room. He just, I mean, he didn't know at all where he was there.
No, nobody knew.
He was just, this is what I was talking about. This is just basically blessedness. You have to just go with your gut at times and be like, you know what? I'm going to go this way. I'm a
He thought
catch
he
you
was getting
later.
shot from front window. He didn't even
No,
know he
yeah,
was right next to him.
That was insane. And again, like, he didn't even like see them in the front window anyway. So I don't know how he came to the conclusion. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Roland pulling out the sniper. He said it's time to pop out, and well, I can't say that last part. But anyways, it looks like Roland. I'm gonna try and see what he can do. Oh no, actually, never mind. He puts down the sniper, or he might have just swapped out his knife. As it's gonna be one down here for AGC. Again, game not over. Old Man of Texas can try and pull a reverse sweep here. And now 30 seconds about to be remaining here on this round. Roland might be caught here. No one said he sees somebody there on the van. And, oh man, no trigger discipline there. As Demon King also gets taken down. Chris finds one. And actually there's going to be another one there from Roland. Now Roland is going to be calling this one out. This is going to be it. No, it is going to be it on Roland and on Mug. Is Roland going to pull out the sniper? No, he's not. But the gunny is going to be going over to the Old Man of Texas. A huge kerfuffle there in the actual end of that round. And it is going to be a point for the Old Man of Texas as we see Nick Gage auditioning for his next film in the form of a kill on Roland. As we head into the next round, match point still for the team of LAG. Can they pull it off here? Let's find out. I gotta say, man, this has been quite refreshing. It's been quite a while since I've done this. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah, I you know, couldn't have done this without my camera guy here on the side, trying and doing his best here as we have done inside of these last two games, as this one that you're watching right now. Oh man, as the nade gets thrown, he's able to get the trophy. As here's going to be the streaker from Chris. Can they find anybody? No, I believe it hit the pole there, or the window. And now Demon King not able to find one. Mug is able to find Demon King. It's an even-Steven matchup once again. And now jumping over Roland, having trouble. You see the slowness of turning around. And the defusal is going to be there. Chris not able to find it. And there's going to be another round here for Old Man of Texas. Able to climb up slowly but surely like a ladder match inside of WWE. 3-5 here. Old Man of Texas able to bring another point here onto the board. As LAG, I believe they're going to start swiping some sweat off of their brow. And now Bromby just able to find the perfect time, perfect place, perfect bullet, right there to the back. That's all that it really is at the end of the day here. But I don't think, now, I mean personally, I don't think he would have been able to find that kill if it wasn't for his teammates calling out that he was on the top of that window. But that's an opinion at the end of the day, even though the fact is right in front of you. But in this day and age, facts don't really help an argument anymore. But here are the facts. It is 3-5. Nade gets Demon King. And Okash is able to find two. 3-5 here, 4-2. Oh man, and it looks like LAG is just being obliterated here inside of this round, not being able to find a good pace, as A is going to be the plant here, and there's going to be one there, and now Chris again falling back. Smart move. You know that you have the time, but you can't take as much as you want. They're going to be going here for the flank, seeing if they can get a good angle here, but it looks like Bromby is going to be expecting it here. And yes, he does. And Old Man of Texas take yet another round, 4-5. Only needing one more to tie up the game. Let's see this one more time. You see that Bromby's spider senses started tingling here. Seeing here on the right side, finding Chris. And I mean, there is nothing to it when you have your other opponent, or I mean, your other teammate watching the other angle. You just have to make sure that you do your part and watch the other. That's exactly what Bromby did. Now here we go, 4-5. LAG again, match point still. Can they try and end this here for a 1-1 map score? As Bromby are going to be throwing the nade. Can it catch anybody? We've seen Hail Mary nades inside of this game so far, as well inside of the last one. But can they be beneficial here, where it counts? Demon King going on the right side, seeing if there's anybody on the stairs. Not able to find anybody there. Chris shooting, and that's going to be alerting the team of Old Meta Texas says 2 men are going to be down. LAG needed to try and take this opportunity, and they do, as the bomb is going to be planted. Roland going to be sprouting around, and it looks like Bromby and Mug are going to stay together. I don't know if this is quite as smart as they think it's going to be, but actually it's, I mean, it looks like it's going to pay off here, as Chris is going to have to do something, and he's able to find one, but he's going to get traded. No, he's not. Instead, LAG is going to be able to find the victory inside of map 2. All right, then let's see what happened here. Rolling here from earlier, where we're rounding about from the side, and he's able to find from the left side of Chris. I mean, you knew that Chris was going to get shelled, already making the way out of the way. And luckily, Roland was there for the help. And it concludes the SND raid as we go and be right back. As here are your stats with map 3. Alright, everybody, here we go. We're about to get back into the action here with map 3, Overload on Gridlock. Alrighty then. Here we go, Gridlock. I don't. Wait a minute. Is this a BO? Is this a Cold War map? This looks like a Cold War map. I could be off the pappy. I can say that. I'm on my stream. Anyways, Chris gonna be throwing the nade here. Can they try and find anything? Don't know. Not quite sure. As it seems like AGC. I'm not only able to find one, but gets traded as well. The ball is gonna be in play, and nobody gonna have it quite yet. Still gonna try and get the gunnies. Cash finding nobody there. Backing away, smart move as you want to live to try and help out your team. As 4 members of LAG are gonna be there. Mug gonna find himself in quite the predicament as Demon King seems to try and find a way to hold them off, but Chris gets taken down. Roland gets taken down. The ball is in play. Now moving and inching closer to B. Nade's going to be oh man, Nade's going to be thrown on the left side. Mug's able to find one, and he doesn't make it. Wait a minute, he didn't make it. Oh, okay, it's because Bromby had it. Okay, sorry, I don't have eyes apparently. Bromby is able to throw the stun, not able to find anybody there. Now we saw in the last one how kind of iffy that LAG was. Yes, that Chris had the movements, he had the routes, he had the way to move around, but how good are those routes if you can't have teammates that shoot? That is not a shot, that is just what I saw, okay? I am like Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley just saying how it is. Like the Spurs went up against the Knicks, okay, instead of a huge reverse sweep. That's what I saw. All right. At the end of the day, can Old Man of Texas do what the Maui Chums did instead of the second round of the Overload instead of the last game? Well, let's find out. I mean, they're up by 1 already, and now up by 2. And I mean, LAG, if there's one thing that I've noticed, is that they haven't done as much improvement inside of Overload that I've seen from the past game already. And now it looks like Cash is going to be the person that you want to give the ball to, as he wants to try and play life here. Things are not going to be going quite well if you go and rush this. And yeah, point proven there, but still the trade. No one's going to have the ball. Going to try and play this safe once again. Bromby moving over. Going to protect Cash, and they do. It looks like moving, making the route. That's going to be 3 there for Old Man of Texas. And now Bromby, can they get the... No, they can't, but the help there from the teammate is there, though. And Old Man of Texas have about 2 minutes to try and do this, but it looks like already Old Man of Texas have the ball. And we're moving it over to B site. And there's only going to be 1 person there, and that's going to be 4 at halftime as we move in around 2. Man, that was rough for LAG, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, right here you see Chris. I mean, yeah, man. When it comes to moving around, I mean, I said this before the game started. When you have a team like Old Guys Texas, who had moved the way that they did inside of the last map, inside of the routes for the SND, they knew exactly which routes to take. They knew where to take them from like the. Okay, I'm kind of just spitballing here. But the speed that they took in order to make it to their destination was unmatched to the LAG team. And it proves it right here, 4-0. As it looks like 3 are going to be down here for LAG. And the ball is going to be in play here for Old Man of Texas. And I believe that this can be over sooner rather than later, folks. 2 people here on B site are going to try and defend this as much as they can, and they do. AGC able to find 2, and that's going to be very, very helpful. As on top, Roland having the high ground and able to find the kill. Again, throwing nade, trying to see if they can go for something. Yes, they do. Crack somebody. There's the trophy. There's going to be 1. There's going to be 2. Can they find the 3rd? Yes, they do. The reload. Can they find the 4th here? And no, they don't. Just rushing into it before the reload has been finished. Being a little bit too overconfident. As the ball is going to be finally in the palms of LAG. Then they try and do something here. Chris Paul caught timing with the reload, being pinched. Nothing much you can do in that predicament. AGC walking behind and not expecting anybody else to be there. I mean, if you kill 1 person in front of you, I feel like it's a safe bet to assume there's going to be somebody else around. But you're not alone, especially inside of this game mode and inside of Overload. Everybody is hunting for everybody, trying to get this ball. It looks like it's going to be Bromby who's going to try and get this. No, actually not quite. Instead, nothing there, not quite at all. Chris Paul going to try and get this. No, not quite either. Things are looking bleak here for LAG, man. 3 down. Cash doing the work. Oh my goodness. Cash, here's the shots. He looks to his right. He's able to find 1. Can he find the other? No, not quite. Gets traded. 5-0 here, Old Man of Texas. Only need 3 more to try and take this map win. Bromby looks over, watching this corner, making sure that nobody tries anything suspicious. Looks over, finds 1, runs out of ammo, gets the other, but it's going to get traded nonetheless because of the situation at hand. Cash, man, trades just back and forth. And the routes here, we got to try and see this about the defensive strategy here of LAG. All they do is just run over onto the ball and then just go out for the gunnies straight away. They don't go out for the route. They try and find anybody that they could, and it just breaks down almost immediately when they try and try. Yeah, try. This is a try. Right, and now it's going to be Cash that has the ball once again. This time the A side a little bit different from the originality that was B. And now 6-0, LAG. Not quite good. I mean, at this point, you're just warming up gunnies if you're LAG. Thinking about the next map, what needs to be done. There's the kill streak here from Bromby. Can they find anybody? No, not quite. But Bromby looking around, trying to see where their partners are. Two people are going to be in point. There's going to be one. Can they find the other? Roland does. Alright, and now he's just going to be just barely. As soon as you try and move over onto the side that you want to go to, there's just going to be somebody there. You need to have more than one person with you at all times when you have the ball. That's like the only way. It's the only way to try and get the upper advantage. As you see, the Demon King able to get two. Holding this down, waiting for his teammate to try and help him out with the gunnies. As Chris is holding the defensive position here on A, and it's going to be greeted here. Oh my goodness, Chris Paul is going to be walking into the line of fire. Can he try and win this gunny? Chris versus Chris. No, actually, Chris is going to instead round about. He's not going to go for A site, and it costs him dearly. Now, I want to know what the thinking process is there. Not going for A site immediately when you're inches away. I don't know if it was a blocked off path or if there was just not enough trust, or if there's just a lack of judgment, something there. As there's about 20 seconds remaining, Old Meta Texas are going to be taking this one home when it comes to the map. As we head into the next round very, very soon. In less than 5 seconds here, Bromby just now showing off the gunnies. As Old Meta Texas are going to take this one. Oh, no, actually, hold on. Hold on. In 30 seconds, it looks like the ball is going to be taken here, but it's just going to be over. Old Meta Texas take it. I mean, yeah, nothing much you can say there. Pretty straightforward. Just the routes and the speed and just having the gunnies there, along with the teammates to help you out. Not being alone any second when you try and migrate this ball all the way to the other point. That's the key inside of this game mode. And you see there are just a splitting up. And Bromby having the upper advantage, having that 1v1 trade. As are your stats for this map inside of map 3. We're going to be heading into map 4 very shortly. All right, here we go, everybody, as we go and head into map 4. It's going to be Gridlock HP. Inside of a 2-1 situation, Old Guys Texas need to try and make this comeback here. Can they do it? Well, let's find out here. Yeah. All right, good. Maybe. All right, here we go. Anyways, LAG now. Already throwing the nades and the stuns. It looks like one is going to be able to get one on Chris. 3 are going to be on point here for LAG. There's going to be one there from Bromby. And now looking around trying to see if they can try and find anything. 3 down for LAG. Okay, Chris Paul, the only one remaining. Playing this as intelligently as he can. Able to contest this. Oh, not able to find that one, but the trade is there alongside that. Vice versa. Bromby able to find the other. And points are going to be hitting into the palms of Old Guys Texas, as the migration is already on the minds of LAG. You see player number 4 in Demon King trying. No. Instead, no. Actually, yeah. Demon King already on the rotation here with Chris Paul. They're going to be greeted by Chris on new. Things are actually Chris moving at the very last second could cost him, and he does. He does cost himself there from the moving at the very last second, and Demon King just barely able to get that kill, and he gets traded off himself. The very last second, looking away, thinking that he had it, and rolling, and not able to keep it steady enough in order to get the kill as well. Mug trying to see what the route is here, but instead it jumps up high, moving around like Dying Light, and look at that one, beautiful flying there. It looked like a butterfly. It was so pretty. Rolling, throwing the nade, and not able to find anybody, but finds Cash on the other side, sliding around. And now Rolling able to find the other. Unfortunate timing there as he gets shot from the back, and 2 down here from the palms of Chris. 3 down here from LAG as a whole. And Old Guys Texas are going to try and get the advantage that they need to pick up a tied score, as already thinking new is going to be Cash. But from behind, can he try and predict this? It's going to be outnumbered. It's Cash, and he finds one. Can he find the other? Beating the odds. And now Roland playing life here wisely. AGC also in the plan of playing life. There's one there. AGC holding his fire, almost shooting his teammate. And now I don't believe that we saw a team kill here inside of this map. As there's going to be 2. Roland running out of ammo. Unfortunately, not able to get the 3-piece, but it still buys their team enough time to hold down the point to get the advantage here. Already more than a 20-point lead. About to be a 30-point lead here soon enough, as AGC holds us down. He's going to try and find. Yes, there's Bromby. Roland is able to get Mug. And now here's a rotation here from player number 3 and the trade-offs. Chris Paul getting caught from behind. Just an unfortunate sliding at the dualies. Well, I mean, a dual slide there. And still holding off. I don't know. I don't know, man. Having get this much time, I don't think it's really as much as a necessity as I think it is. There's already 2 people going to be on new. Getting the double kill is going to be something that's very, very beneficial when it comes to the overall chow here on new. AGC able to find one, but is already taken down. And again, oh man, butts heads with 2 people, and I'm not able to find any. But the team kill there from Cash from the miscommunication, and it gives LAG the opportunity that they need to pick up the triple digits here. And there's the stun. I don't know if you want to try and get any closer here. I think the spot where you were rolling, that was where you want to stay. Unfortunately, being caught inside of the blatant fire. AGC thinking he had the kill. It's just early thinking there. Unfortunately. You see here, Bromby is able to find one. And again, the gunnies are now about to be pulled out, as Cash and Bromby doing as much as they can when it comes to the gunny retrospective, alongside with Roland and AGC. Chris Paul seems to be just doing the baiting here, as Demon King also helping out while watching these angles, able to find them and slow them down. As here goes New, going to try and contest this. Demon King, he knows that his teammate's there. An amazing contestation as it stops Old Texas climbing up even slowly that he does. AGC able to fly down like Superman and get the kill. As the triple digits are hit here from LAG, they can try and tie this up and going into the game 5, but they're going to have to try and pull off more than a triple digit succession to try and head into this map 5. AGC able to find one. There are the trades once again, and it looks like the point is going to be found inside of the palms of Old Man of Texas once again. And now let's see this once more. We have seen time and time again what, oh man, what a stressful situation can do to LAG. I mean, instead of the S&D, we saw what was a close call. But now, can it still be a one-sided game? No, not anymore. Old Man of Texas taking the lead, but LAG seems to try and change that here soon enough, and they do. As this is going to be a really good time, but Cash is not playing around, able to find another. I'm going to try and make this route, but he's going to be one. I don't know if this is as much of a smart idea as he wants it to. The trophy's going to be there. And no, oh man, and the spawn is going to be pretty far here for Bromby. Going to have to migrate all the way across the map. Can they find anybody in? No, actually, it looks like LAG has the defensive strategy on this map down. Roland able to get the stun, and knowing that there's going to be somebody there, throwing the nade. And he's not able to get one. Now he does. Can he get the other? Running out of ammo once again. And the pre-firing works out in his favor. 130 to 117, slowly climbing up. Already the migration here from Roland. No, actually not quite. It's actually going to be Demon King that's going to be on new. This is, oh man. Oh, wow. Just barely able to get the kill, but still not doing anything for him. As AGC is going to find one. Can he find the other? The call is going to be there. Mug is able to find him, and oh, Blessed Express just able to find him just underneath. If he hadn't jumped, that would have been it for Mug. Well, I mean, luckily the instincts. I can't even talk. There's so much action happening right now. As the Old Man of Texas, broken down once again. A 20-point lead, about to be 30 here for LAG once again. Rolling. Oh man, watching this angle, Chris Paul. Nothing there. AGC as well, taken down. 160, slowly climbing up. And now Demon King, the only person here on point. And Chris Paul trying to change that. Can he get two? No, he runs out of ammo, getting the rolling treatment here. I don't know. Oh, and now predicting where they're going to be. And the, just unfortunate timing there as well. They're looking away at the very last second. AGC being caught, and the migration to the new point is going to be there. Two people. Mug isn't going to be where he wants to be. Mug just barely able to turn around and find him. And a Demon King, again, the shots off. There's the nade scaring off Bromby, I believe that's who it was. And AGC able to find him. That was actually going to be Cash. That was near the stairwell. AGC now contesting. I don't know if it was such a, well, that was risky to try and chow when you're one shot. But, it paid off nonetheless. The gamble went red as he went all in. Now 30 seconds is going to be a really good time here for LAG. This would be, I want to say, their first HP win of the night. As Chris Paul chows in with the pistol, not having anything in his AR. An amazing dual chow there from the team. As Cash chows in on his own. Quite a rarity when it comes to Old Men of Texas so far inside this HP. And especially what we've seen inside of Overload with the teamwork at play. Now it looks like the breaking down of Old Men of Texas is showing the cracking of the defensive wall, as mid is going to be the new point. This is going to be a really good time here for Old Men of Texas if they're able to get it all. And they can take the lead as Demon King tries to prevent it from happening. And nothing there. Chris Paul once again trying to see if there is anything that they can do. But the defensive strategy now of Old Men of Texas seems to have improved. And LAG can't find an answer. Demon King migrating here alongside AGC, trying to go for that well flank across. There's going to be the nades and stuns trying to take down that trophy. Cash not able to find one. Back and forth here now. The two-piece here from Chris Paul. Can the third be found? Noah Bromby is able to find him. And now a ring around the rosy once again. The roll in treatment from the S&D as he climbs up. If you can't find a path, make one for yourself. And it costs him anyways. Demon King now able to help out with AGC. Is there not enough time left on the old point? Old Man of Texas able to take the lead. Can they sustain it is the question. Roland able to climb with the fire truck. One shot is going to be Cash. And LAG able to hold new. And it's going to be Chris Paul just barely able to get it. Going to be running away. As new is going to be going back and forth once again. Old Man of Texas. Chris is going to be the only one on point. His teammate is, his team is nowhere to be found, unfortunately. Old Man of Texas, they can close this one out here. This is match point for the series. But, LAG. Oh, man, the team nade here. Oh, my goodness. Things are going ballistic so far. And now back and forth. Old Meta Texas seems to hunker this down, locking it down. 10 seconds of remaining. It's not going to get them the win, but every single second counts, especially inside of this end game. As the transition over to the new point is going to be there, Chris finds one. He has a stun and a nade. He doesn't use it, though. He knows that there's going to be something on the right side. He saw the explosion on the right. His team's going to be there. Incredibly done. They need all of this time if they want to try and migrate. Or well, if they want to try and get into a map 5. Demon King just barely able to find it. Oh, my goodness. That can be huge. Chris as well finding the kill. Huge here for the team of LAG. Can they try and hold this down as much as they can? Nobody on point. We need somebody on point here after this kill streak, and we do. Luckily playing the mind game here, knowing that there's going to be no surviving that one. And our 2 people are going to be here. Demon King able to find 1. 3 down for Old Meta Texas. The spawns are going to be pretty far. No, actually, it seems to be pretty close here on the right side. They know exactly where they're coming from. And it looks like player number 5 is going to be going from the left side. 2 down here. It's going to be going neck and neck. And now it's going to be Old Meta Texas that has the point. Nobody here. Spawns are going to be going pretty far. Can this be enough? Actually, it is going to be enough because on new, it's already going to be LAG. We have all 4 members here. They need to be wary of the new one. Oh my goodness, Chris is going to be taken down. Already having a new person in Bromby here. Able to find 1. Oh my goodness, 6 points. I want to say that's 6 points. And it's going to be enough. Can they hold this down? There's the nade, and it gets it, but there's also a team kill here. Is that going to be huge? 4 points remaining. There's the contention. They need to try and stop this as much as they can. Already, the team kill here. Is it going to be costly? The contention. There's going to be 1, and that's going to be it for the series. Bombardment is what this can be called. I mean, oh my goodness, we got to see this again. I mean, looking at this once more, we see here what was just an incredible feat of teamwork at the very end. An incredible display of effort from both teams. 244 to 250 is going to be the final score for this HP. As it is going to be 3 to 1 here inside of this map series between LAG and Old Guys Texas. This has been the second matchup for LAG, taking another loss, but the second game looking quite as promising as, well, I mean, more than the last. As you see Roland there praising the team there. Incredibly done from all sides as we bid you good night to stay cool inside of this amazing heat that we have here. And we'll see you next time as LAG. Keep your heads up high. An incredible performance there against Old Guys Texas. We'll see you next time on the Rec Room.